Well, sir, I mean, the IAEA earlier today had asserted that they can confirm the peaceful nature of Iran's nuclear program. Does this feature into the indirect negotiations between Tehran and Washington, or is just nuclear enrichment in general just completely off the table for Washington?
I think that the statements made today by Rafael Grossi, the director of the International Atomic Energy Agency, will further complicate the situation with regards to the negotiations. And of course, it will feature into the negotiation because it basically supports the American narrative that the enrichment of uranium in Iran is far from peaceful, and that it might actually, or that it might indicate that Iran might be weaponizing its nuclear program. And of course, this will be taken advantage of by the Americans in order to pressure the Iranians further on the idea of zero enrichment, or at least putting their enrichment under very, very strong international scrutiny, even beyond the IAEA, and possibly even enriching uranium abroad if the enrichment of uranium is a must. And also the United States is demanding the deconstruction or the de-establishment of many of the centrifuges, some of the research facilities where uranium is being enriched. So the problem is that given these very dire US demands that are now supplemented by very concerning statements issued by the director of the International Atomic Energy Agency, it means now that the United States will have more international legitimacy that will further legitimize its narrative regarding the Iranian nuclear program. And there are valid concerns from a variety of international actors with regards to Iran's nuclear program. It is seen as that if the Iranians do develop nuclear weapons, it will be a threat to regional stability and international peace and security. The idea of nuclear proliferation in general, performed by any state, including Israel, by the way, is something that comes to the detriment of regional stability. So we do understand the position of the IAEA. However, the timing of such a statement is rather precarious. It serves only to strengthen the American narrative, and it will harden the American stance in the negotiations, which might lead to their failure, because now this will embolden the US further to be less and less flexible.